I got a message for you. I got a message for you. It's only one black.
Streets reporter of the New World Order, Bishop Grady, letting y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. Make sure you check out Bishop Grady TV to actually look at anything I got regarding entertainment, whatever. But we're going to keep it on this channel and focus on this news. We got the World Food Program, known for having supplied millions of people around the world with food and aid. They are warning that they are actually going to run out of aid that they have reserved for the country of Chad by January due to a lack of funds. And this is going to affect 1.4 million people that are in need of aid in Chad. Now, let me give you some perspective. Like, Chad is dead smack in the middle of Northern Africa. We're talking about it's under Libya, you know, next to Sudan and Nigeria and Niger, on top of Cameroon, Central African Republic. These places sound hot, don't they? You know what I mean? That's because it is. We're talking about that's right in the middle of the Sahara. Yes, there is a Lake Chad, but outside of that, you don't got any big, strong bodies of water around this country. They are in need. And of the 1.4 million people that are in need, hundreds of thousands of them are actually new to the area and having fled Sudan, specifically West Darfur, where there's a lot of fleeing persecution and ethnic cleansing that's going on there with the war that's going on in all throughout Sudan and in the Darfur region, where you have rapid support forces trying to take over the country, warring with the Sudanese army, persecuting any non-Arabs, basically. So it's real hot over there. You know, keep in mind when you want to keep things in perspective with, you know, what's going on all in the country. Just because we want to support Palestine does not mean that Arabs are doing right by folks or not committing their own atrocity all throughout the world. So same thing go for you motherfucking Christians anyway. But I digress. The World Food Program actually is saying that they are short by $185 million. And if they don't get it, they're just not going to have any funding for the people that are in need of it in Chad. Now, it's very much alarming. Definitely should urge you to not only pay attention to Ukraine and Russia or Israel and Palestine, but definitely we've got to pay attention to the continent, especially if you know what I mean, your complexion is like, you know, some similar to mine. It is. Now, also, the World Food Program is saying that by December, they're actually going to suspend funding that's supposed to go to internally displaced people in Nigeria, in Cameroon, and the Central African Republic. Again, running out of funds, they gotta start jettisoning certain aid packages. And when I say jettison, that's when you're on a boat and it's sinking, so you wanna you have to throw stuff off of the boat so it can float easier and float more efficiently on top of the water. That's where that term comes from. But nevertheless, people will suffer if these organizations aren't having food. And, you know, being internally displaced may sound like, well, at least you're not getting kicked out of the country. But it's like, nah, man. Think of it. It's hard to even fucking move up the block on the other side of your city. So imagine if you're in a big-ass country like Nigeria and you're displaced. So it's still a big deal. But everybody stay woke, stay focused. Green War on Graduation.
Another day somebody got found and left missing. Another spiritual fight, I wanna put my real fist in. Another Swiss side nigga with switching. Another day I gain wisdom after pain affliction. Another day my money do subtraction in addition.